Yeah, back like a left some. It's the kickback chit chat. Light up a zigzag and drink a six pack. I know y'all with that. Shout out to the homies, Mr. Wody and Big Sack. Get stacks, nigga. Never ever been mixed match. Only when I wore a Dickie suit. Get it mixed match. Yeah. Back like I left some guys. And just in case y'all don't know what I'm saying when I say mixed match, never ever been mixed match. Only when I bought a Dickie suit, get it mixed match. Mixed match is a store that used to be in City Grove on West 70th Street in Shreveport, Louisiana. And Mismatch was a store. It was one of the first urban clothing stores, uh, and probably the only one we had. We think we had a couple of them, but that was the most known urban store we had in the hoods, where you went to go buy your urban hood clothes. Dickie suits was pretty much known. That's where you go buy an exclusive Dickie suit. And you had the assorted colors like red, white, green, yellow, purple, orange, green, whatever. Walmart had the normal colors: brown, khaki, and black. But in Mismatch, you can actually go buy a whole outfit with the skull cap, the jacket, whatever. They probably had the Dickie joggers. Who knows? Probably had some Dickie tennis shoes. But Mismatch was the store back in the day, man. And I wonder whatever happened to Mismatch. Whatever happened to Mixed Match? Um, so yeah, that's why I get that. That's why I say that when it's just in case people lost, and I know you got to be up of age or from Cedar Grove, Cedar Grove, Shreveport, to know what I mean when I say nigga never ever been mixed match. Only when I bought a Dickie suit, get it mixed match. So uh, that's why I say that. It's to give y'all a little game and educate y'all on what that flow mean when I say mixed match. Because mixed match was the store where you bought your Dickie suit back in the 90s, early 2000s. And I hear in Dallas, you go to Levine's. You go to Pleasant Grove or South Dallas or wherever they got Levine's at. That's where you buy your Dickie suits at. But yeah, man, I'm bad like I slept some, man. It's your boy Cuddy J, man. It's the weekend. The weekend is over with. Thank God. I mean, I know some people hate when the weekend's over with, but sometimes I be happy to get back to the regular week, man. Because I think during the week time, that's when I get motion on coming up with some content for you guys. Because the weekend brings it to me. Actually, every weekend is something to take place that makes us wow. And this weekend, every other weekend, I have my kids over, and I have them 3-4 days, and we just chill. We sit in the house. I cook. Um, they play their little games. I might take them swimming. We might go to Andretti's, but um, sometimes I just like to just relax and chill. And then when Monday hits, it's back to work time, back to hit the clock again, and back to coming with videos. I don't really like to upload video. I don't like to do shows on the weekend because that's my chill time. That's where I build up my content, and and there's always somebody to give me some content to talk about. It's either somebody or some place or something to give me something to talk about, and that's what we about to get to. That's what we about to get to, y'all. I'm taking my time with this one. I had to sit down on this. I've been standing up the last two shows. I stood up the last two shows and walked it out with you guys. I'm sitting down with this one right here because, man, mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. We just gonna talk about the story tonight, man. The main topic tonight, man. I could have talked about a bunch of other things, man. I heard Young Buck got jumped and beat unconscious by Afro Man and his crew. I don't want to speak about that right now. I want to get some more information about that before I even talk to y'all about that. This might be my next video. Who knows? And I'm going to talk about Fredo Bang. Fredo Bang, guys. Fredo Bang, I think he's a rapper from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I think he was a C-list, D-list rapper. Because when I think of Louisiana rappers, my radar don't. He's not on the radar. I got Kerosene, Young Rowdy, Trademark. I have Mr. K, of course, Boosie and Webby. You have NBA Youngboy. You have what's the other cat name? Kevin Gates. But and then you got other rappers, in Shreveport, my Shreveport rappers. So they stay on my radar. And Fredo Bang, and I heard his music. He's really pretty. He's pretty nice. I've seen his videos. He's pretty nice. But Fredo Bang was at an event this weekend, just passed. I don't know if it was Shreveport or someplace in that area because it was people from everywhere at this event. And Fredo Bang was on stage. He had these chicks to come on stage and shake their ass. I guess have a little ass shaking contest. And apparently, most of these females were from Shreveport, probably Mansfield, Bow. I heard him call. He was asking the chicks where they was from, Mansfield, Motown, Bossier City. But the thing was that Fredo Bang, he was treating these girls like trash. These girls was actually embarrassing themselves with cameras. Everybody got their phone up with cameras, embarrassing themselves, trying to shake their little ass, they behind, and he's telling them they can get off the stage. He pulled one girl by her hair, her braids, and pushed her on. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. Fredo Bang. Now, with this right here going on, guys, him trash talking to chicks, telling them they ain't about nothing. They need to go do this. They need to start over. They need to whatever. No, he told one moment he said no. All the wide backs, the big backs, get off the stage, and he was just on the who's gonna take the L for this? Which neighborhood is taking the L for this? What city is taking the hood for this? Because this is not the first time some rapper from Baton Rouge or another city come to Shreveport or in that area and diss on the Shreveport females or just diss on Shreveport period. Y'all got y'all get these C-list rappers every time. You never have an A-list rapper in Shreveport, probably not even a B-list rapper, but you be getting these C-list, D-list rappers from Louisiana. When I say C-list, D-list rappers, uh, they mean they a C-list, D-list rapper in Louisiana, not the United States in Louisiana. That's in my opinion. And the only time y'all do try to get somebody out there is Lil Boosie. You're still trying to get Lil Boosie out there. You're still doing the same. You're still bringing the same acts to the city every year, no matter what the situation is. And that's why nobody don't know about the city. That's why the city would never, grow to that form of hip hop and entertainment or whatever, because you stay. It's like you might as well have your local artists perform. In my opinion, show your local talent out. But anyway, once again you invite this rapper to the city, and all he has to do is to down talk and embarrass the women from Shreveport, which is not really. Half of this his fault, and the other half is these bougie, popping ass ratchets that wanted to be on stage so bad and shake their ass. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Now this kind of goes back. This right here, this reminds me of a couple years back. I think 2019. I did a video about Lil Boosie. I guess apparently he had a show in Shreveport, and he said that Shreveport don't have any more bad bitches. And I defended Shreveport women or the bitches that got offended or the ones who didn't get offended. I defended them, and I said, you know what? One thing about Shreveport women that he used to be seeing back in the day when he had what song we had, Ghetto Storage and all that shit was out back in the day when Webby had Savage Life 1 out and all that. Uh, those women that were showing up at Coco Pelly's and Players Club and Phase One or whatever club you was going to in Shreveport, those women that you were seeing back then, those women are grown now. They are in the house, they're not inside. Those beautiful women that you see back then are not out clubbing or at the club anymore, at the events where mostly niggas gonna be at. Some of them moved to other cities and states. But I know for sure it's probably about 5% of those women that you used to see back in the day that still go out to these functions. that you don't call bad. So apparently, Fredo Bang was getting some backlash from these women from Shreveport. There's one chick, I think her name is Trish. She went live. Her shit went viral. She probably got 80,000 views on Facebook going live about Fredo Bang. I don't know what she was saying. She was doing a lot of clowning. People was clowning her on the live, but evidently I guess she's a comedian, but she was getting a lot of views and comments, and people was attacking her, and she was standing her ground in her house. And I don't know what she was going at Fredo Bang about. She don't appreciate him coming to Shreveport dogging the women, which I stand on that too. Now, the women that was up there shaking their ass, they was in a thirst trap. They was trying to get some clout. They was trying to get some clout, which everybody's always chasing clout. Clout chasing gonna be in the situation no matter what. Me doing this video is clout chasing. Me doing this video is clout chasing. Everybody, which is what we do. We try to do. Everybody wants to load up the video that's gonna get some type of attraction. You just like you taking a selfie. But these females, I think they really embarrass themselves, man, and it kind of make that make the city look bad because they don't show the classier side of Shreveport or the classy women. You know what I'm saying at events like that, which goes back. I don't expect no classy women. I don't expect classy women to go to a Fredo Bang concert or a function anyway. Looking at that nigga. That nigga ain't too hot. You know what I'm saying? And he's a rapper with money, and that's what ratchets do. They flock to anything they got money. They don't care how they look, or where they from. Because if Fredo Bang wasn't the rapper he was, if he was just regular Frederick or whatever his name is, them hoes won't pay attention to that dude. They wouldn't be on that stage trying to show their ass. And the fact that he's a rapper, D-list rapper. Once again, D-list rapper, in my opinion. I finally heard his songs today. He go out, but he's still a D-list rapper. Because if he was any type of stardom, then he'll be out there. Trust me, he'll be in there with the Kendricks, the J. Cole's, who else they got? The Migos, the Drakes, the Benny the Butchers. He'll be out there with the guys that's dropping stuff now. What's the little other dude name out right now? You got a couple guys out. Mark Battles, Russ, Currency, Jet Life. I think Mr. Kane go harder. But you got these women going back at Fredo Bang, and Fredo Bang going back at women in Shreveport. We got to a point where one female from Shreveport, I think her name is Tyranny Henry. Shout out to her. She 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 posted a picture of his baby moms, both of them and him, and he it got his attention and he reacted to it and he reposted it and he said some fly shit to her where she, you know, he made himself look dumb because he coming hard on the chick. She apparently she's very attractive, and he was trying to score on her, which it didn't affect her because everybody in the comments was like, "Oh man, she's a hot chick. What you talking about, dude? Jokes on you." To later down the line, a few hours later, he follows her on Instagram. After dogging her, after she capped at him, he tried to cap at her. Now he following her. So look at him. He had a bad deck of cards, and now he's following her, trying to swoop on her. And I wouldn't be surprised if she fall for the okie doke, as she should. She wants to be seen. She takes pictures every day, all day, because she knows she gonna get 300 likes. She can take that. She can have a picture with the same outfit on. She's still gonna get 300 likes from these niggas. Well, good for her though. But yeah, Fredo Bang, here's the thing. Where are these females at, man? Who are these females? Where are they from? Where they at? They need to speak up. I want to know how they feel about this situation? Not y'all. It's good that y'all taking up for them. How do they feel about this? What do they get out of this? Cause one girl, she got pushed off the stage. I seen one girl get her hair pulled. The big backs, I seen the big backs till they were getting told to get off the stage. They didn't get off. Motherfucking Shreveport, Louisiana, man. And it amuses me sometimes because I see Shreveport be having these events and people be talking on Facebook and social media like they be showing they outside and doing stuff. But when I be going back home, I don't see nobody nowhere. I go to a corner store, I go here and there. It's like it's people are out, but it's like it's what's going on tonight? Oh shit, nothing. The club. I forgot about since there's no Cocoa Pellies and it's not no Players Club and shit like that no more. I thought Shreveport started having clubs. And maybe because I'm a bar hopper too, I don't too much care about no club. I rather go to a lounge spot with a couple pool tables, have a few drinks. I can hear people talking. They can hear me talking. You know, it's not it's not a contest in fashion. Who got the nice whip? People pulling out their money and shit, buying bottles. You don't got to worry about that type of shit. Everybody is looked at the same way. And you only judge by your fucking conversation and how you communicate with people when you go to places like bars and these little lounge spots. At a club, you don't gotta say shit. The lights are dark. People can barely see how you look. They just know you got on some nice shit. They seen the whip you pulled up in. They see what you're spending at the bar. But that's just how it goes at little functions like Fredo Bang. I don't think Fredo Bang. I listen to his music. I don't think his music or him. I don't think his shit invite the attractive or the nice girl, the nice looking chicks. Which on the comments, you can see people, females, they come in and stuff. There was some of them they was nice looking or whatever, but I think shit, you gonna bring to the function or the venue what you talk about, and what you talk about is a lot of nigga shit, and that's what's gonna be there, a bunch of niggas. Matter of fact, it wasn't number of niggas on the stage, and these in the audience when the girls was dancing on stage. You only seen about 4 or 5 girls, well, 2 or 3 at a time, but there was a bunch of dudes around. I don't want to be nowhere like that. Not outside, not in this heat. Not in this heat. But Fredo Bang had took an L in this shit right here. But at the same time, though, we Shreveport, you can't be embarrassing yourself like this. Shreveport women, Shreveport women. Uh, 20 years ago, the women from 20 years ago that was out there clubbing and partying, that wouldn't have happened. He wouldn't have got cat. He couldn't have capped like that. But it's the women of the back then, today, they're the ones taking up for the little young girls that was up there trying to shake their ass. They the ones speaking up. I don't know how old Trish is, but shout out to Trish too, man, the comedian girl. I didn't get a chance to listen to what she was talking about all the way. I think it was like a 2 hour, 3 hour video, and I caught some of it. I was really paying attention to what the comments were saying as she was talking because I didn't know she was bozo or whatever. It turns out I guess a lot of people like her and they cool with her. I see a couple of relatives shout her out and praise her, so I felt like okay, maybe she is somebody cool, but at the same time, that's not gonna. I still can be objective on how I feel about her shit. I mean, she made the city look more stupid anyway. She should have. She made the females that was up there dancing look more stupid. She should have just got the fuck out the way and shut her mouth. That's what I feel. Now I played devil's advocate with y'all at first. I played devil's advocate for a reason, just so y'all can see that I see both sides of the situation. But I also know, come on now, come on now. And that's why I didn't. I could have. Somebody sent me this video. Two people sent me this video of the situation. Uh, what has happened? But I think Friday night or Saturday night they sent me the information. Probably Saturday, and I could have spoke on it. I said I'm gonna see how far this run. I'm gonna see how far this goes because I don't want to just go at people or make it seem like I'm going at Shreveport again. But this is stuff that's getting sent to me because they want to see how I'm gonna speak on it. Which I say, you know what, I gotta speak on this shit. I gotta speak on this shit. Though. Got to. Gotta speak on it. Gotta speak on it. And just to let y'all know, I am still doing the Kickback Podcast Show, Cutication the Kickback Podcast Show. I'm still gonna do interviews of people. As a matter of fact, I got one coming up next with Whack Baby, Richard Wilson, Lil Black, Lil Richard, whatever you want to call him. Uh, I'm still doing interviews on the Kickback Show. I just use this time for the Kickback Chit Chat to talk to y'all let y'all get my perspective on how I feel about things and see my personality. That way, when I do have a guest on the podcast, I can just ask questions. You already know how I feel about certain things, so I don't have to explain it to y'all. So I'm still doing the interviews. If you want to get interviewed on the show, uh, just hit me up. You know how to get in touch with me. I'm on Instagram, Cutication60, the number 60. You know, Cutication60. Your mom Cuddy J Davis on another page. Of course, you got me there on Facebook, and some of you got my number. You can holler at me too for that. But I'm still doing interviews, but I use this time right here to connect with my audience on a one-on-one, so y'all can know who I am. But and also hit that subscribe button too. Hit that subscribe button. But somebody got to stand up and say who took that L. Somebody which neighborhood gonna take the L? Which neighborhood gonna take the L? Is it Motown or which city? Was it? It's Mansfield, Bossier? But that's my little take and my little chit chat I wanted to give with you guys and talk about this weekend that just passed through. We headed into Monday. I wanted to give y'all a little chit chat conversation about what carried on. And we got more news to come to y'all. Hope it's not about Shreveport again. Please, Shreveport, have me stop talking about you. Because when you do something, if something crazy happening, and they send it to me, I gotta say something. That's just me. It's your boy Cuddy J. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. Holla at y'all.